Well done, being first. Were you the one that was waiting? There was one waiting. Wasn't sure who that was. Since this was your idea, I guess it only makes sense. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. Does it just? First of all, can you hear me? I guess that's the first thing to ask.
Yeah.
Gonna get photobombed by the dogs all evening. Okay, awesome. Thank you. How do you tell who's other than the chat people coming up? How do you know who's on? Could use some insights, as this is the first ever DMS Adventure live stream. I see three. I just see three people. Can you tap the people? What happens if you tap the people? Nothing. I think four is enough people to say, well, hello there, you faithful few, and welcome to the first ever DMS Adventure live stream. Stony, how's it going? Appreciate you showing up. These are like the faithfulest of ye faithful few. Well, this was Tony's actual idea. We were talking about hit view all settings and view all. Yeah, I think there was, that's on the chat menu, right? There's top chat, live chat, super chat, and none. So I guess live chat would be the one. Okay, that leaves it up. Looks like that leaves it up there. And then I assume you can, probably should use the other finger. If that means you can scroll through. Okay, cool. All right, well, this was a perhaps uncleverly devised plan to kind of gather up people to watch the premiere of the third edition of our adventure hiking trail video that is going to be playing at 8 o'clock. Now, if you see us look that way a lot, it's because we're simulcasting our phone to the TV over here, so they tend to look over there a lot.
It's only me.
Yeah, mainly Mister. Well, so I was saying to the Rogue Mountain siblings here earlier that if we had 5 people show up to the live stream, I would consider it a success. If we had like 10 or more, then it would be an overwhelming success. So we hit 5. So I guess it's at least a success. Well, so we were going to just talk about the adventure hiking trail itself, our experience on it. However, we are more than willing to entertain any questions that any of you 5 that are on here have, primarily in regards to the hike or hiking or backpacking in general. But, you know, we'll check out any question, give it some thought. So yeah, we finished the spoiler alert, you know, for the 5 that are in here. We did end up finishing the adventure hiking trail, and oh yeah, my phone screen dies every now and again. So we finished it, and according to all maps, this is something to keep in mind. I guess anybody that does hiking probably knows this at this point, but when we did our planning, both all trails and the maps that we got for the adventure hiking trail all said that it was 26.4 miles. And so, yeah, Stony, there are at least 1, 2, 3. There are at least 3 main shelters the Indian Creek shelter, the
Chimney.
Chimney shelter. Good job, Mister. And the Lloyd's shelter. Those are the three main shelters. Then there's another shelter in O'Bannon Wood State Park that you can't actually stay at. A lot of people will do a water drop there. And then there's like a pig house, or pig farmhouse, or pig barn. Pig barn. They call it a pig barn that we never actually saw on that. You actually have to go down off the trail, I heard, to get there. You can't stay there. We didn't really want to stay at that one. And then there is a primitive shelter also that's really just like almost a lean-to with some metal sheathing over the top. So we stayed at the Indian Creek shelter the first night. We passed the Chimney shelter and the Lloyd shelter, and then ended up spending our second night there in the campgrounds. If there's a way to stop the phone from going blank, that would be awesome. Hello, Joe. Oh, don't go away. I didn't see.
There's like Joe. Yeah, that one.
Joe Rochelle. Welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. So yeah, it was 26.4 miles. However, at least according to my Garmin watch that we used the whole time, we clocked in 29.1 miles total. And that was including the little spur trail that goes from one of the parking lots down to where the trail begins to loop. Carl! Carl made it. Welcome. You have to let me know if you got anybody else with you there. Or is it just Carl, the diehard YouTuber, that's joined us? Oh, don't move that, mister. That's our ambient lighting back there.
I didn't do anything.
So yeah, so 29.1 miles. It was a challenge for sure. Especially there's this part in it called the saddle, and I think I mentioned it in video number 2. It was pretty strenuous. I mean, it was like you're taking breaks going up the hill, and then you go down, and then you go right back up again, and it was yeah. And I think, what did we find? One switchback. There was like one switchback over the entire trail. The one that I almost fell on.
Mr. Tony asked when's our next,
Two.
or what's our next big hike?
The next big hike. The next big hike is going to be, much to some people's chagrin,
I don't want to go.
it's going to be the Pine Mountain Trail in Georgia. I think Andy from Metro on the Move did a video on through hiking that. And it's 23.1 miles, I think. So it's actually less than the adventure hiking trail was. And the elevation gain down there, it was only like 3,600. Mr. Jason Wish has popped in on vacation, no less. Man, that is definitely a faithful of ye faithful few. Appreciate you showing up, Jason. And Jason I just watched Jason's video on the Pine Mountain Trail. He hiked like 7 or 8 miles of it, in like an hour and a half. To Dowden's Overlook or something like that. So looking forward to getting to that spot. There's a big statue of FDR there that everybody sits at and takes pictures with. We'll put one of the MIRFs on him. So yeah, we're heading down there to the Pine Mountain Trail. Hopefully, get to meet up with John, senior hiker, 77, and maybe even Crow, as Crow Flies Hiking said he might be able to come over, as long as life doesn't get in the way. Which we've never hiked with him before or actually met Crow, so that'll be super cool. So yeah, I got to keep an eye on time too, because it's only been 9 minutes. Fantastic. And we're at 4, so we kind of come and go with people. So with the video series and the the finale tonight, I spent a lot of time trying to make sure, working on the music and trying to kind of tell a story with the music and such, and really enjoyed that aspect of trying to put this thing together because it was an awful lot of footage and trying to weed through that and make something that wasn't too terribly long. I like the videos that are series. Jason does a lot of series videos on his channel. I like that. And so, we usually do two, but in that case, it was definitely a three video. Yeah, it's a lot of footage to weed through, but luckily the tediousness of editing is something that I enjoy. Although I find myself up there for a long time, and certain individuals are like, "Are you ever going to be done editing?" Yeah, that's the look I get. Yeah, indeed. In fact, it's just so hard after getting to a campsite, taking the time to pull the camera out and either set it up while you're setting up your gear or, um, yeah, Jason, I agree. I hate cutting things out. I don't really. I often don't video something unless I think it's something I can use in the edit. So I usually try. I hate when I have to cut things, but it happens, and there's a certain amount of time you can get away with having a video before it gets ridiculous. And I try and keep them under 15. The part two of this series, I think, was just shy of 20 minutes. Yeah. So Carl Santos there, Santos Chronicles, he's a family travel vlogger. Uh, Loves talking YouTube, and so he'll call me up from time to time, and we'll just chat YouTube stuff. And it's always fun to, you know, it's the wife, the kids, they're not as big of nerds as I am when it comes to YouTube stuff. So getting to talk to Carl's super fun. um, but yeah, so as far as the hike itself goes, um, Rocky Mountain Sister, what was something other than the part where we were done? What did you enjoy about the hike down there?
Getting done.
I said other.
I
Other
know.
than getting done. My
Walking the
goodness.
last mile of it.
Oh, that's the same thing. See what I have to put up with here? You said you liked something. Oh, sleeping? Okay, well, that's a good thing because sleeping out there is hard sometimes.
Yeah, I just like it better than hiking.
You like sleeping better than hiking?
Yeah, even though I wake up all the time.
See, Rocky Mountain Sister, she's actually a pro at this. She just, is 13 now. And so, who complained the most? Well, see, Tony, we had a deal there for it. Here's the live stream brings the secrets out. We had a deal that if we could make that trip down there without complaining, on our way back home, which we would go north from where the Adventure Hiking Trail is, just south of Indy, and we would be passing through Columbus, Indiana, which has a disc replay. Right, is that the name of it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They have a disc replay where you can buy lots of old DVDs and games and such. And so the semi bribe was, okay, let's keep our complaining about things to a minimum, and we'll stop there on our way back and pick up a few videos and games and things. So it was a small price to pay for what I thought was a very enjoyable time there on the trail. So what about you, mister? What'd you like?
I forgot what I said on one of the tests.
Oh, yeah. I didn't put them on the spot completely. I told them I'd ask them, and they still forgot. You just had a better answer before when I asked you. Screen always goes dead. Oh, wow. Super chat. Thank you, Mr. Carl. Appreciate it. Oh, I saw Jason Wish had a question up there, too.
What was our favorite shelter?
Oh, so Tony's question: who complained the most? Yeah, neither of them really. They were pretty fantastic. There's one place where I mentioned that Mister was doing some complaining, and when I called him, when I said something to him, he was like, "Yeah, I need to stop complaining." Um, yeah, no, they did a great job. I was more than happy to. I don't consider it a bribe, really. I consider it more of a reward for doing a fantastic job on the hike because really it was no joke, especially for this guy here who's got half the leg length that the rest of us do. So he almost hiked twice as far as the rest of us. Um, then so the favorite shelter, Lloyd's by far, Jason. That was super cool. I wish we could have spent more time there. We just ended up having lunch there, but that would have been a great place to stay. Mister says the chimney shelter. Did you like the big open space that had? Yeah, that one, when we came up the hill to the chimney shelter, it was just wide open grass. Well, you can talk.
I know, but more the shelter where we had lunch. Was it Lloyd?
Yeah, that was the Lloyd's one. Yeah, that one was fantastic. Lots of several different fire rings, so you could have multiple groups there. And so we really enjoyed Lloyd's shelter. That was pretty cool.
There go, carry on.
Oh, Stony, you can get there. So learn around creating and editing. Yeah, the creating aspect is my favorite part. Trying to putting everything together. Trying to tell a story, and really enjoy that aspect of it. But as much as you can tell how thrilled they are, I love spending the time with them out there. Because it's just us. Poor Rocky Mountain Mama, she doesn't get to come out with us on hikes a lot. She's got some knee issues and ankle issues that make it a little tough for her to hike for too long. She's come out with us for two hiking adventure or backpacking adventures, and she did a great job. But normally it's just three of us to get out, and for the most part, I still have to drag Rocky Mountain Sister out there. She's super excited to go every time I bring it up. Mister, he's a little more adventurous, but he's starting to give me grief too from time to time. We just did, so it's not out. Video isn't out yet, but we did some more of the Palmetto Trail down in South Carolina, and that's gonna be a great video because there were some interesting things that happened on that one. We were really pushing ourselves. We were trying to be like maybe a quarter, no, probably more like a tenth Jason Wish there. We had our longest hike planned over a 3 day period. It was going to be like 37 miles over 3 days. But yeah, it was. I thought with the flat terrain there. I mean, it's just flat. The only elevation gain that you ever get is like 2 or 3 feet as you go into a ditch to come up onto a road. You go across the road, go back into the ditch, and that's your elevation gain for the trail for the most part. So, oh, we're up to 9. We're up to 9 people. Welcome, everybody.
We were at 10.
Did we hit 10?
Yeah.
Oh, we were resounding success for our first live stream.
Overwhelming.
It just
Overwhelming. Sorry.
From 8, it jumped to 10.
8 to 10, and then people kind of come and go. Maybe see, they're not coming and going. They're not leaving. They're just like losing their connection, and so they're getting back on. But I haven't seen if anything new came up.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Peterson. Is Joanna watching, Michael? And there's Bill, Mr. Bill. Welcome, sir. Yeah, Jason's heading to the Palmetto Trail again. You do that every February, right? Go down there and knock out a chunk. How many more chunks is it going to take you? I thought you were well over halfway through, close to 3/4 maybe. Probably 1 or 2 more trips down there and you'll be able to knock that out. I need to figure out how to keep that stuff up. Stony mentioned the knob stone. Oh, you live close to there. Okay. Um, Going out on the knobstone. Yeah, so I've after doing the adventure hiking trail, I've kind of backed off of my desire to do the knobstone. I think it's even more. I'm pretty sure it's even more strenuous than the adventure hiking trail, and it's twice as long about. And so I don't know. I'm not super. I tell you what I want to do this year. All right, hi Joanna.
Hi.
Oh, that's the most lively Rocky Mountain Sisters been. Ow. um. Oh, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Forget.
I wasn't paying
She
attention.
knocked it out of me.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I was talking about the knobstone. Really, this year I would like to just hike with different people more. Like maybe not do any big trails or anything, but this is Jason 120 miles this February, 70, 80 miles left. Oh, so yeah, next season he'll knock that out. Miss Joanna, yep, hello. Yeah, Stoney, that's great to have something like that close. Yeah, we don't have anything. So I was wanting to get out here soon and do a couple of more of the hiking song things that I've done a couple times. But my goodness, with 0 to 5 degrees outside, and it takes us probably about an hour to get anywhere where I could do a film like that, do any filming like that without a bunch of people being on trail. So yeah, I'm gonna struggle to get that. So having the knobstone right in your backyard would be fantastic for us. Yes, sir. We. Oh, Jason, kayak camping. So I am very water averse. I hate water.
He will never go swimming.
Yeah, I don't even like swimming in a nice pool. I love the idea of kayak camping. It's just that part about when you're on the water all the time. I love watching your videos on it though. If anything would get me doing it, that would be it. Yeah, Tony, that'd be a great option for you. Um, yeah, what were we at 12? Oh, 11. Okay. Even better. Well, what we got to be getting close. Yeah, just about 8 minutes away from the premiere. Well, I hope everybody that's here at least can hang around and watch that. It's about 12 and a half minutes, maybe 13 minutes long, I think, to wrap it up. The song that this opens with and ends with is like my favorite song that I've ever come across in looking for music for videos. And I've been looking for the perfect video to use that music on. And I don't know that this is it, but this is probably the closest I'm going to get to having the right kind of video for this kind of song. So I hope everybody enjoys that particular piece of music. All the music through this whole series has been from the same composer that does. It sounds a lot like movie music, which is why I love it. I love movie music. So then the ending recap. Good, Carl. Yeah, like I said, I really love putting this one together. It was a lot of fun. No, San Francisco, Lewis. We talked about that. I am against San Francisco. They are very not nice to my Cincinnati Bengals. I like Brock Purdy though. I like his story. For music, Carl, we use Artlist. I know everybody uses Epidemic Sound, and I was like, I wanted to try something different. So we went with Artlist. So far, I've been really happy with it. I thought I found some great music there. Um, we'll probably take it to, I probably should have set an alarm. We'll take it to like 7:57 or so, and then we'll bow out and head over there.
He has Ray, and he has Burf, and he has Anna, and I think he has Elsa. So he has all four.
He's got all four of them. So this here is Burf. Has an odd name. You can see his face is a little crooked here. So that's Burf.
My name's Anya.
There's Anna. Sister, obviously, to Elsa.
That's Ray.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
How dare you
My fault.
confuse them?
Ray, that can get me in big trouble. And where'd Elsa go?
If Torrent's sitting on her, that's where she belongs.
No.
Elsa's the naughty one out of the group. Elsa is Rugged Mountain Mister's evil alter ego.
Yeah.
Oh, and Moth Paul.
This is my voice, by the way.
Yeah, in fact, I think I think in the finale here, Elsa makes an appearance and does some talking. So
Yeah. Oh.
yeah, we're about done here anyway, Stoney. So thanks for showing up. Really appreciate it. 37th anniversary, and you're still here. My goodness,
Bye bye.
that is definitely a faithful member of Ye Faithful Few. Appreciate that. So yeah, hopefully our video here is entertaining. We're happy to or excited to wrap up that particular adventure. After that, after tonight's view, yeah, sorry about that. Rugged Mountain Aunt showed up. She has a routine in the Saturday morning to watch our video, and I moved it from 8 a.m. to tonight, so messed with
She's
her
not happy
messed
now.
with her coffee and scone this morning. So sorry about that. Oh, our mood lighting just turned off. Why'd that happen?
How dare.
How dare.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess it
thanks
fell.
a lot. Thanks a lot, Tony. Ruined everything. But yeah, so 7:56. I think we'll go ahead and wrap up, and then I told you I had a dinosaur in our YouTube video. Watch while driving. Oh, be careful with that. I can get you in trouble in some places.
Bye.
Well, it's 11 people. Thanks to each and every one of you, all of the faithfulest of ye faithful few. Journey on the trail. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you showing up. Yeah, well, that's going to wrap it up. I don't know. This was good. This was fun. May do it in the future, see how it goes. But we will hopefully see all of you here at the premiere of the 18th ever Backpacking Endeavor Adventure Hiking Trail Edition 3, the finale. Thanks a lot, everybody. See you in the premiere.
12. We got 12 at the last second.
12! Yay!
Bye bye. Bye bye.